Back again with the Washington Nationals franchise mode here on MLB 22 The Show. Coming off that Pirates series, we will win 3 out of 4 in that one against the Bucks. Taking on the Dodgers after that, we'll win the series 3-1 as well, as again we progress through the month of April and now into the month of May afterwards. And that's again hovering around 500. 15-15 is the record, as we're going to blow out the Phillies 12-0 right there. Again, we close April at 16-15 as we pick up another shutout in that second game against the Phils. And we're actually going to sweep Philadelphia in that series as well. Heading on it to this Rangers series, we're going to play a game against the Giants later in the episode, but we will do all right in that Rangers series, but then drop 3 in a row against the Pods. And now we're 22-19, again, taking on the Giants here tonight. We'll play the second game of that set, I do believe. We're going to win the first one, and then I think we're going to play the second one. So we're 23-19. We did suffer an injury, though, in that Giants series, and it's this man right here. If I can find the injured list, yeah, okay, it's Franmil Reyes again. Now, he's only out for about 10 days, so we should be fine. It'll only be at a max, like a 2-week injury, so we're currently 2.5 games behind the New York Mets, who are surprisingly first place right now in the NL East because they are on a 7-game winning streak. And again, with the Fran Ram injury, as J.D. Davis number 1 in the MVP race, Soto at 2, and then Luis Urias at 3, okay. But I mean, it could be worse with the Fran Ram injury. It could be a lot worse because, you know, last year we didn't have a backup DH, or we didn't have a guy that we signed just to be a bench bat. And this is what we did this offseason. We went out and we got CJ Cron. Now, of course, with the Fran Ram injury, Cron just slides straight in the DH spot. He can fill in until Franmil Reyes is back, because last year, of course, we had to trade for Miguel Sano, and that got all tricky. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more MLB22 The Show here on the channel. Josiah Gray taking the bump tonight, and also go make sure to follow us on the socials. Greedo Plays White T over on Instagram, Greedo Plays White T over on TikTok, and Greedo Plays over on Twitter as well. Josiah again taking the bump here at 4.74, 5-1 record for Josiah. And of course, Keibert Ruiz catching. We'll see what the future holds for Ruiz, because we talked about it a little bit in the last episode. I don't know if Ruiz is ever going to get any better, so because of that, we might move him at the deadline, and we'll see, you know, if we think our guy in Christian Vaquero is ready for the majors, because then if he's ready, then we can move Lane Thomas. It's a whole process here at the Nationals. There's Pete Alonso, by the way, on this Giants team. He'll pick up a hit right there. It'll now be Anthony Rizzo at the plate. Rizzo on the ground. That one's going to get by Vladimir Guerrero. It will be runners on first and second now for San Francisco with Wilmer Flores to the plate. He's going to hit that outside slider into right. Luckily, the Giants have 3 very slow runners on the base path, so they'll be loaded with 2 outs. Huge opportunity right now for the righty and Franklin Labor. Oh, probably butchered the name. He'll strike out as Josiah gets out the jam. We now go to the bottom half of the inning. Austin Gomber pitching for the Giants, as Josh Bell in real life with a double down the line to kick this game off here in the bottom of the first for the Nationals. Again, they're playing the Pirates in real life, as Mookie Betts is going to pick up a double in this version of things against the Giants. Can Josh Bell be an all-star? Like, we gotta send this man to the All-Star game some way, somehow, please. Anyway, Juan Soto gonna hit one up the middle. That one's gonna get through. That's gonna score a run. All right, so Mookie picks up a double, and Juan Soto hits an RBI single. It's 1-0 for the Nats. Vladimir Guerrero now turns on one to left. That one's gonna get through as well. Runners on first and second with no outs for CJ Cron. We took him from the Mets in the offseason, and Cron right on the ground. Yeah, welcome to the lineup, big man. Cron straight into a double play. We go from no outs to 2 outs. The runner on third now. Huge opportunity for the 5-hole spot, which means the Lane train and Lane Thomas, and there you go. Yes, sir. Get on the train, man. Lane Thomas with an RBI single makes it 2-0 for the Nats. Austin Martin now not going to get a hold of the slider, but the Nationals do take a 2-0 lead thanks to hits by Juan Soto, Mookie Betts, and Lane Thomas. We will go now to the top of the second. Josiah going to see Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, who was a National for a whole like 2 minutes earlier in this series. Anyways, Falefa will walk, and now we'll pick up a strikeout right there of Jacob Nottingham. Robert Pawson now up on the 1-2. I believe his name's pronounced in a different way, but he'll hit one down the line. That one's going to get past Juan Soto. They will send Kiner-Falefa to the plate, and he will be in there. Robert takes third. Runners on third now with 1 out for the Giants. The 1-2 game as Miles Straw hits one to short. It's going to be caught by, oh, I forgot. Yeah, Gabriel Palmeiro. Now, we're going to talk about Gabriel, as Raimel Tapia is going to ground to Mookie Betts. So he's basically on the team. He is our pinch runner. He is our guy, because I saw a comment, and I agree with it. I don't want to see Keibert Ruiz or any of these slow guys running the bases in the 9th or the 8th inning. So we made an adjustment. I believe we picked Palmeiro in the draft a couple of years ago. I don't know when it was. Might have been last year. I honestly don't remember, as Eric Guevara is going to strike out. But he can't hit. He can kind of play the field. He can play all outfield, and then he can play shortstop, which is weird. He's going to pop out right here. I mean, you look at the hitting stats. This is from his good side. He's a righty, of course, against lefty, 62 contact, 42 power. That's from his good side, of course. He can't really hit. I just want to see how he plays, because Brady House just hasn't been good. But we can't get rid of Brady House because he's 24, 23 years. No, he's only 23, I think. And, like, we're not going to get rid of the guy. He's, you know, he hasn't been great, but he hasn't been horrible. He's been like 245. So we got to keep him in the lineup, but I wanted to see what Palmeiro could do tonight, as the Giants are going to have runners on first and second now with 1 out. And again, Palmeiro is an outfielder who can play short, which is a weird thing. Just short, but here you go. He's going to get tested. Double play turn. Palmeiro to Betts. Betts to Guerrero. The Nats turn 2 to get up the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Mookie Betts up top of the order for DC, as Betts is going to get popped out right there on that Gomber pitch away. It's going to be caught in center field by the center fielder in Miles Straw. 1 gone for Juan Soto. Soto going to hit a fastball deep in left field, but that one is on a line straight over to Raimel Tapia. 2 down for Vladdy. I don't know why I swung right there, and Guerrero is going to ground out to end the bottom of the third. But the Nats are still up by 1, going in the top of the fourth. Kind of left up first for the Giants. Will bounce one right back to Josiah Gray, having to hurry up, and he'll throw it on over to Vladimir Guerrero. 1 gone here in the top of the fourth for the catcher and Jacob Nottingham. He'll hit one in the 3-2 down the line left. It's going to get past Lane Thomas. It will be extra bases for Nottingham. Or actually, no, he's going to stay at first. Wow. All right, Thomas got it in time, so Nottingham is stuck at first for Robert Poston. And on the 1-2, Gray hung a circle change, and now it doesn't matter what base Nottingham got to on the pitch previous. It is 3-2 now for the Giants after Poston's bomb into right field at 437 feet for him. His third of the regular season puts the Giants at top. So Miles Straw now comes up to play on the 1-1 pitch. High and inside fastball by Josiah. The lane train, though, going back, will put him away. 2 gone now in the inning for San Francisco. Raimel Tapia, the former Blue Jay, and Rocky is going to get popped out to Gabriel Palmeiro. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Hitting now for the Nationals will be CJ Cron. He grounded into a double play his last debut. This time, though, Cron riding the ground again to the shortstop for San Francisco. It will be the first out at the bottom of the fourth. The lane train comes up on the 2-2. They're saying he went. Come on now. I don't think he did, but they're going to give Gomber the strike out right there to gone the inning for Austin Martin on the 3-2 pitch. Martin upfield. That one's going to get through. He's been on fire to start the season, man. At least when we're hitting with Austin Martin, he looks like an improved player. You look at his batting average. It's at 280. It's improved, man. As Keibert Ruiz is going to put one in the right field. We talked about how he never improves, but he's going to pick up a hit right there. So runners on at first and second with 2 outs for Eric Guevara. That one's going to hit him, so they're loaded, but it's Gabriel Palmeiro on the 1-2. Yeah, okay, strike 3 on the slider. He's only 23, I think, is Palmeiro, but yeah, not the guy you want with the bases loaded. He'll make a play in the field, though, as that one's blasted right to him, but Palmeiro's going to throw that one down to Vladimir Guerrero. 1 gone the inning for Anthony Rizzo on the 1-2 pitch. Rizzo up the middle. Palmeiro's quick, but he can't get to that one. It will be a 1-out single for Anthony Rizzo, making way now for Wilmer Flores. And the 1-2, he's 2 for 2 in this game, but this time, double play ball. Palmeiro over to Betts. Betts over to Guerrero. Let's go to the bottom of the fifth inning. The Nats down by 1, looking for something here. Mookie Betts gonna elevate a slider deep into left field. That one's gonna get down. Mookie Betts is on with a leadoff double for Washington. Can Soto bring him in like he did in the first inning? 3-2 pitch. It's a full count. Soto up the middle, just like he did in the first. Almost identical. The leadoff double by Betts. The hit up the middle by Juan makes this one 3-3. That'll do it for Gomber. In comes the former Toronto Blue Jay and Nate Pearson, ERA 5.05 over 46 and 1/3 innings. Vladimir Guerrero comes up first. I still can't seem to figure out Guerrero's swing. Like, we're biting on pitches like that. It's just not going well. And CJ Cron, actually, though, is going to pick up a hit. So runners on first and second. Actually, we're going to send Juan to third. I don't know about this. Soto, though, around the tag. They'll be on the corners with 1 out. Huge opportunity for the lane train, who strikes out and a slider down. Good pitch by Pearson. 2 down for Austin Martin. He's going to get popped up. He slams the bat in the process, and it will be put away by the first baseman. But the Nats tie this one going into the 6th. TJ Antone now comes in for relief of Josiah. 4.94 is the ERA over 23rd and 2/3 innings. We'll see Franklin up first, and that one will be a ground out right to Austin Martin. Martin to Guerrero, easy first out of the top of the 6th. Now up for San Francisco will be Isaiah Kiner for Falefa, and Falefa going to hit one to the right, but Soto is there, so 2 up, 2 down for the former Red in Antone. Can he get Nottingham on the 3-2? That one's hit on the ground at Mookie Betts. Easy way over to Vladimir Guerrero, and yes, it's a 1-2-3 inning for TJ Antone as we go in the bottom of the 6th. Nate Pearson still pitching for the Giants, and Keibert Ruiz will walk on that pitch up and in. So he'll be on first base for Eric Guevara, and Guevara gonna hit a fastball shallow into center. Will it get down? And of course will not, because we have a diving simulator here with LMB22 The Show. So down goes Guevara. Unfortunately, I mean, Palmeiro's kind of an automatic out right now, and Mookie Betts now in the 2-2 hits one on the ground to the third baseman. We are still tied at going in the final 3 innings of this game, and AJ Minter will be pitching for the Nationals. Oh my goodness, his ERA is horrible. That's all with the sim. He's pitched 10 innings. He's given up A million runs. His ERA is 10.45 over 10 innings. Let's just get 3 outs here. He'll get the first one to center. Now we'll get the second over to Mookie Betts. Okay, I mean, I'd assume this would be AJ Minter's first ever 1-2-3 inning as a National. He's gonna get it. Raimel Tapia is gonna roll over to Mookie Betts, and AJ Minter goes 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th, dealing with 9-1-2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Soto up first. He's smashing the baseball tonight, but it goes straight to Raimel Tapia. I mean, right to him. 1 gone for Vladimir Guerrero. He's gonna hit a fastball hard into right center field. That one will get down. Vladdy might have extra bases. We're gonna try. It's thrown in immediately though by Miles Straw, and Vladdy's put out at second. 2 gone for CJ Cron on the 2-2 pitch. Cron! Okay, perfect. No doubt for CJ Cron. On the slider down in relief for Franmil Reyes for a couple weeks' time. CJ Cron goes yard. See you later. And he is the go-ahead run for the Nats here in the bottom of the 7th. 462 feet for CJ Cron. It's like he's still playing in Colorado. It's his second home run as a member of the Nationals, and it's a huge one. It gives the Nats the lead here at 4-3. Lane Thomas is now going to get struck out on the slider, but we go to the 8th, up by 1, and pitching now for the Nationals will be Jordan Hicks, ERA of 2.77 over 13 innings pitched so far this season. We'll see what Hicks will do against the best part of this Giants lineup. And here's Polar Bear Pete Alonso, first up on the 2-2, grounds straight into the shift to Mookie Betts. 1 out just like that for Hicks, and now he'll see Anthony Rizzo, who's a perfect 2-for-2. Perfect no longer. Striking out, and Kiver Ruiz will throw on down to first base. 2 gone now in the inning for the 5-hole spot, which means Wilmer Flores with a 2-1 pitch. Inside pitch breaks the bat, and that'll do it for the 8th inning. We'll quickly go to the bottom of the 8th, and Nats go down in order with their 7 and 6 spots, and same with the 8th spot. And Eric Guevara, he'll ground out to second base. Anyways, we go to the top of the 9th inning. Josh Hader's coming out for the save for the Nationals. He's got 9 saves so far this season, ERA of 3.86. Let's see if Hader can close the door against this Giants squad. So Franklin Labor up first. Swinging gonna miss on the circle change by Hader. 1 gone for Isaiah Kiner for Leffa. He'll hit one to the ground to Palmeiro. Maybe we should have brought in a defensive replacement, but Palmeiro to Vladdy. 2 gone in the inning. Can Hader put away Nottingham for the game on the 1-2? Yes, he will. Horrible swing by Jacob Nottingham on the circle change way inside, but Josh Hader picks up the W, or picks up the save for the Nationals, giving the W to, surprisingly, AJ Minter in this one. And the Washington Nationals will win at home against the San Francisco Giants. They will now improve their regular season record to 24-19, 5 games over 500. They'll pick up 11 hits in this game as well, which was a much needed performance for the Nats bats. And as for the Giants, they will now fall to a record of 20-23 on the regular season. So folks, thank God for watching episode number 89 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode here on MLB 22 the show. If you have not yet though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series, and also go make sure to follow us on the socials. Greedo Plays YT over there on IG and TikTok, and Greedo Plays over on Twitter. So folks, thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.